Morning, everybody. Today I want to talk about client relationships because I had some interesting conversations with some of my clients in the last few weeks about this. And for me, the difference between serving, pleasing and leading with your clients. And I guess even my own views on this have changed. Initially, I was always looking to serve. I saw leading as being too bold, and I saw pleasing as being too weak, and I saw serving being that kind of sweet spot where both me and the client are partners and we're owning situations. So they are coming from a kind of adult ownership angle and I'm coming from adult ownership. There's less compromise with both those positions. The trouble is, with a client relationship, it's like any relationship, it's changing. And I'll be honest, there's sometimes, occasionally, very occasionally with my coaching sessions, sometimes I will know that I am pleasing the client. Because you know what? I think they need pleasing. They've had a really tough few weeks, and actually it's nice for them just to have a break and just kind of get what they want rather than maybe in the short term rather than going for the medium and long term goals. And that's what I call pleasing, and I've seen that really work well to just kind of reaffirm a client and be compassionate to where they were right then. Then there's leading, which is possibly where I will make suggestions, and it's very rare again, but it's where the client maybe is looking for some objective, kind of signposts, and then they can still choose, but I'm being very clear that this is my suggestion, so I call that leading. So I see that a lot with other people's businesses, that you come to people and they feel that, I'm just doing it for the money, I'm always pleasing the client. They're a victim in their own business. And then there's other businesses where there's almost a certain disrespect for the client, and they go, well, my client's an idiot, so this is what they want and this is what I'm going to give them, which may look like you're awesome, but in the short term, how does your client feel when they're being essentially treated like a child? Whereas that serving element is where together you and your client are creating something that neither of you could create independently. And that is when I think it gets exciting. So that's some thoughts on client relationships, serving, leading and pleasing.